And welcome back, guys, you're watching TV. I'm DinXy and the game is the Beginner's Guide, and we continue Chapter 8, Notes of April 2009. We just loaded into this game. If we call it, let's call them games, but... Nice room, not... What? Oh yeah, the notes can only be left by other players.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not connected to the internet. All of the notes that you're gonna see have been written by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person. In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention. I was over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me. And I cooled off eventually.
Looks cool. Damn. Wow, holy shit, my thoughts exactly. Can you guys hear me? Do I have to read all of the notes? Hello. Reasonable.
Feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them.
The guy over there wrote too much.
To me, they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
Balls. Just balls.
But it's ironic, isn't it? That in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him.
Yep.
And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
Oh god, I can't read this. I just saw a flying penguin. Let me tell you, it was the most majestic thing I've ever seen. I don't feel like living because nothing will ever be as majestic as that. I never want to see again if nothing will ever be that beautiful again. I'm crying now and plan on ripping my eyes out. I must go now to do that. Wow. Just wow. A flying penguin? What the shit is this cavern? Yep. Boring. I can assure you guaranteed there's an icon somewhere here in this place, and the sailors are looking for it. Did we go here? Hey guys, just looking for someone to talk with. You know what? Oh, I can't jump there. Fuck, let's go. I refuse to believe. But us, but... I need to go to the freaking bathroom. Recognize me, please. Witness me. There's nothing here. Go back. Don't listen to that guy. A free t-shirt. What's supposed to happen? Oh, suddenly. And I will meet the person who made this. I help people because of the internal good feeling I met. I think this is just some random chat room and he just got it, or I don't know, maybe it's everything is well placed. Okay, I'm not reading everything. Top turn back. No way. I'm dedicated. Let's go. I need more of the story. I think. I think this is not going. What? That didn't even make sense. I need someone to talk to again. This is the second time. This is a note. Don't listen to the other notes. I'm the only one who's true. I'm not safe. Oh. Well, the corridors are pretty cool. Painting, what does it mean? Whoever made this has issues. Who are all of you? We will all die someday. Spoilers, it doesn't mean anything. Yep. Devil Tower Star. I don't see it. I'm here. Oh, I'm here now. We are all here now. There must be a reason for it though. His terrible secret, he kept it well. I blame the game. It's actually kinda cool. More room.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means. Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one. In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
What the fuck do I do? Doesn't make sense.
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
This game is so trippy. How do you leave notes? You say that here? That should have been at the start. Oh god. The lampposts and the typing. I guess this is the default assets and you just... Oh there, please say something. It can be anything. It can be anything, I just need you to talk to me. Please, speak. Oh. God. Oh god. Porn stars die
Okay,
too.
this one is tough. It's gonna kinda just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
I'm in. Porn stars. Oh shit, the ring immediately comes to mind. Oh, the classic copy-pasted stairs. The same picture. The lighting is okay, oh never mind. Same stairs. And by... this means this one is going to spin itself. Oh, and now we're at the bottom of the well.
See, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
That was definitely the ring. He just watched the ring and wanted to do it. What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? How about the TV surround sound? A refrigerator? Put a giant hole in the ground. Fuck yeah. Never mind, he put a fucking glass table. What about along the wall of the room? 10 stoves line up along the wall. Yep. Pick that one up. It doesn't matter what I say. A skywide. This is electric 16. 5 Tesla coils in each corner. Yeah, let's go with that. And a table. I need a table. Who are you? Where exactly are you doing this from? Tables were invented in 1935. Really? I don't buy it. Whoa.
there's a bit more to this one, but still it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
What about the porn stars that they die as well? I guess we just keep on going. No, I can't.
Okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. Oh god, this looks so cool. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. Now. Cool, the 3 dots are here again. The same painting, the lamp, just spread around. Ooh, there's like some big ass studio. Let's click on this table. Go to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. Now turn the full lamp in this room, then turn it back on. Now go to the left side sofa, move it over a little bit. I need to remember all this. Finally touch the shelves. This is it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start. Be taken back to your prison. Oh god. Return. Them prisons.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
I don't even remember the chain of events.
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside.
Wow.
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on?
Yeah.
Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then he hits on something. And he likes it.
A girl.
That's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Okay. At night. So cool. Because there is no prison. How is that even the same? A phone booth appears close to the lamppost, inviting us in. I barely fit in. Oh, I can't move. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm from after you escaped the prison. I'm you from after you escaped the prison, what? You're me? Please. So you were trapped in this prison too?
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself.
But from the future.
All of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
What it's like to escape. Actually, I'm already forgetting what being in a prison was like. I think that really? How long has it been since you got out? Only a few minutes, but somehow it's already fuzzy. Kinda like never happened. This is the worst, most desperate thing I've ever been through. How could you possibly forget it? Haha, I promise, haha. Anything can seem infinite when you're drenched in it. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another person? Version of you when you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, just talk with me for a bit. I think this is what Coda... What? Wanted. That will free me? How does that work? It will make sense. Keep talking to me. Let's just talk for a bit. Will you be here? I will be here for as long as you need.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Mm-hmm. It would.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Well, let's see.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Not really dark, I see people inside. Yo bro, clean the shit up. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as heck that you showed up. So I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself, and right? Miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands
You'll notice that
make
the
lousy
quality
homes.
of the art is a step up from previous games,
Yep.
including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Wow. Don't worry about me. Music's kinda cool. Clear the table. Don't we start cleaning and then you decide whether you could do it all night? I'll finish up here. In the meantime, can you clear the table? Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. How would you? Please run to the bedroom and make the bed. God. What was going on in this bed? Ooh. Laying on the rug. Wow. It's a nice home. Oh, you're there? Did you straighten up the rug a little bit? All the details, all the little details matter. You enjoy being a house cleaner? Well, I don't enjoy it as much as I need it. While I'm working, I feel kind of calm that rests in the pit of my ribcage. My soul just can't be suited any other way, it seems. Which I guess is all about that matters. Oh, and that and a tidy couch. Would I straighten the pillows on the sofa out there? Fine. Cool. Oh yeah, looks like someone spilled a drink over by the couch. Mop. Being compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Yeah. Make it especially cheesy. That. Come on, spill out the beans, come on. No? That was stupid, sorry, never mind. Oh. Hey, the dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? As I check, the tub needs cleaning. How about you scrub it? Yeah, how about fuck you? No need to be perfect, you're all just human. That's just 2 books scattered on the floor of the bedroom. Put them back on the shelf. How can you see me? Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear the dishes
After
off
the
the table?
intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
House cleaning is so difficult, how do you do it? Darling, let me tell you something. Your house is only as difficult to clean as you are. If you're finding to work hard, maybe you have a bit of housekeeping to do before you come to work. Ah, and here I go with another lecture. Of course
really
I would.
Liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Well, either he was smoking something or he met somebody. And she, I guess he wasn't gay, was making him clean everything, so he made this gay. Don't worry about all that nonsense. For now, just smooth out the rug in the bedroom again. Anything else? Earlier when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say that it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. Wow. You take care of it and it takes care of you. Don't know why I feel so weird about saying that. Yeah, that's pretty cheesy. Again with a dot. Anyway. So... housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books. Would you clean up the books? Fuck you. I'm his little bitch. Thanks. The pillows on the couch.
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found some peace.
Question.
But, of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
If you say so. The music was okay. I liked it. And the lamppost.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Items you off
at
at members only price. Oh man. This is like in school. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationship more meaningful? Nah. You came here to become perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people the people in your life to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know is so well developed as a person, oh my god, compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful? I tend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is, how do we do it? It's not how do we do
About
it.
halfway through the game, the perspective
How do we do it
shifts.
effortlessly? It's so easy, it's so easy. What? People just get sucked into the... Is that a black hole?
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? Let's see, we wishes that you make me what? There is one correct answer or what? I'm just picking the grey ones. Not even gonna read them. There is no truth, there is no path. And now there is one dude that listens. Nothing, no one. I'm not reading. Tell me what's gonna happen.
For this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect, and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
Wow. 2010. I guess we just switched a year. Yep, we did. And then I guess we're gonna continue with it next time, guys. So, rate the video, follow the channel. DinXy here with Aveba TV's Let's Play The Beginner's Guide. Thanks for watching. See you next time.